out towards mid and spawn and seeing nothing out there. Masuta stands and fights, and this is out a ton of damage, including a kill on Clax. Swinging in for even more on less than half HP. Backup has arrived though, so Falcons lock it down, including a backstab.
K23 just have to brute force so many of these duels. They've still got the cross smokes to get them out to the ramp control, but they need entries, Jay. That's what they're desperate for.
Smokes in, Masuta still hunting over, spotting, tapping forward alongside a teammate, Hadji, with the kill on Rage in. A 5-on-3 now for the Falcons side. Continuing to press the issue for Masuta, finally taken down. Finnegan also follows suit on Hadji, so a single man advantage for the Falcons side, but a man advantage nonetheless as that backstab finally closes in for Maka. Python also bearing down against Xe Power, burst through, kill, found Finnegan, last man alive.
Just trying to see if he can make anything.
Opportunities to get started in this particular matchup for the short term of things, and X5 will kick things off on the right foot. AK engaging against Masuta, and out towards Longhouse, they've won the opening duel.
Now remember X5 and his India IRA side in one of the previous RMRs online in the CIS region doing some decent work, being able to upset some of the best teams in the region of Na'Vi and Spirit. One of the guys that was a part of that lineup that was one of the hard hitters made his transition over towards this K23 side. Try and see if he can find his initial impact. Opening man advantage gained already, and Falcons have got a little bit more of a heavy setup towards B as of right now.
Matches in towards mid for K23. Will have their eyes set onto that CT sideline. M4s and Famas sat back pretty and waiting. Move should come through relatively soon. I mean, they're all up here on shore, and I think the Falcons have an idea that that's the case. Maka especially watching above that smoke and looking into the short position. Python getting ahead of the flames and dishing out quite an amount of damage towards Finnegan in the back. Ultimately picked up by Ragin. Two-man advantage for the K23, so the bomb should go down. And I imagine a save call's in order here for Falcons.
Gotta think so. Falcons on the retreat, try and look for some exit frags, do some economical damage to K23, but nothing's going to present itself when it comes to making this round winnable.
Control, again a walkout from Ragin. AK at the edge of the smoke. It's Clax that strikes on Maka in mid, though. Python forced to trade, and he does make it successful. One of two players on this A defensive, and now ready for the full-blown hit. Finnegan back turn towards Hadji. Ahead of Pit, gets his kill. Python sees one more, tags Clax, but gets domed in by Xe Power's scout. So 2v2. Bomb should commit and get planted. The retake, however, should be on for the Falcons.
HE going down towards Spawn, going to do some tag damage up to MBK, and Clax and Co can start thinking about the idea of taking a fight and an engagement towards Long.
Losing HP on every single face, though. You can see the chip-aways against the HP bars, but Xe Power combines with Clax to get that kill. MBK sneaks in, and
most long-standing member there is.
The most consistent AWP shot hitter right now in Server. Right in with the sprays on X5 as well. Can make a 3-for-1 trade happen out towards Long, destroying the entire CT force and basically gaining the round for it. No need for smokes to cross, body block against one man of X5, but the site's been gained, the bomb's going down. There's no retake for Falcons here.
Mate, I'm liking what I'm seeing right now for K23 on this T side.
Yeah.
It's electric, it's quick, and you just felt from that long control, it's confident. It's swinging out of the gate. It's the util behind. And with Xe landing that tag shot for some opening damage in from mid, and then the run out and explosion, it means that MBK and Maka have just got no way in.
Maka is repositioned with the Deagles standing, ready to fire, but not connecting their shots. Masuta does get one. Lots of damage being done to two players in the CT forces. Python is yet to reveal himself, though. Finnegan thinks he might be up here, and indeed he is. Takes that shot for info. Both players forced back. Python not looking to press the issue. K23 kind of stuck out here, maybe being surrounded by the CT forces. They continue to move in and try to close the pincers. NBK turns his M4 against Finnegan. Now two are left standing. One is left standing, and the Falcons have bounced back.
Got very scrappy. You can see the way that Maka knows we've got two saved-in rifles. We're ecoing around it. Let's make a challenge. Let's make something ballsy. He gets right up there to top mid, lands that first duel, and then out towards ramp for K23. The entries just aren't coming. You've got players blinded.
K23 going to work against that now for the execution basis. The smoke's in towards CT. Keep Maka at bay for the time being. It's just what you think. He might even press forward with the AWP. Utility thrown down, or the flick goes a little bit too far off. So Rajan out for the kill. 4-on-4 situation. Hadji watching, seeing that gun barrel was baited for a moment. Could see a swing in from the window. The man is known, and MBK gets his double up.
That's a fake, though. They're actually going in very quickly towards the short control. And Masuta's doing damage. He's got his teammate out towards ramp to peek on the contact.
No one on the A side directly. One player does swing forward from short. Masuta getting Finnegan X5 there with a trade back, but NBK gap and a smoke towards CT to abuse, gets Exy. A 4-on-3 ensues for the Falcons now. Nades coming in close will do some damage, but X5 gets his trade.
And Rajan's getting aggressive, turn away for the flash, he's in a good position.
Sees his man, Python finished off, Macca's AWP, edge of the smoke, stuff seen and sprayed. Haji left alone now, seen at the other edge of the smoke.
He's been putting numbers up, he's up to double digits of 10 now.
Quick in, spray through, right in again with the opening duel. It's a long house, it's a constant struggle from the Falcons. Maka, however, gets two AWP picks as Raven's forced to trade back onto Masuta, a 3-on-3. Maka's still hunting for more though. The smoke down towards Longhouse should enable to suppress at least one individual, but the concern will be the reboost back up at the blue box. The blue bins rather, off the kill comes in, a triple up for the man, but not quite the quadra. Haji brings it back to a 2-on-2, but might struggle to hold himself, burning alive, forced forward. Finnegan wrap that corner, get the headshot against the man. Nades in, 36 HP. Surely he's dead here soon. Unless NBK bails him out. It's all Exy.
And now he's got the opportunity of starting to move that bomb over, start shifting the offensive down there to the B side, back and forth with the trades. Felt as if Rajan was going to do enough, but instead, it's down to Exy on the clutch.
NBK knows he might be here in mid. Shot connects, so 1-on-1. Looking back in for Haji as well, but Haji doesn't get to the cross in time, so neither player can connect that frag back. How does Haji play this out? No kit, 36 HP. Utility might be scattered around the long control. He's inbound from short, though.
Exy Power's put himself in a good position. Keep your eyes locked, search for information, keep jiggling down towards mid.
Molly's sent towards the tunnels, but Haji's inbound from mid control. Peek in, spot him. Don't take the risk, don't take the fight unless you have to. Swing forward. Oh, that quick scope is beautiful. And in from CT spawn, Finnegan ready for face. Flash in towards short as Finnegan removes the 100 HP player from effect. Molotovs and smoke sent down towards CT. And the catwalk, Makazorp set to strike. Reduces K23 to 2 now, but turning away from the tunnels, unawares of Finnegan making his way in, thinking there was going to be a split play on the table. As a result, they gained the B site.
You got Rajan with that AWP, known for his double AWP capabilities. He's going to be very proficient with the AWP.
Difficult retake for Falcons. Yes, up by a man, but no, not by the HP. Rajan ready to receive, hearing footsteps. Saw misses the shot as he blinks. And Python gets his kill. Finnegan now standing alone in 1 versus 3. They are such low HP though. These kills could come easy if he can just isolate them each individually, but he can't do it. Masuta swings back from the doors with Python sacrifice. Again, he's been so sharp with that AWP. You have to fear him if you're the Falcons side. Masuta doesn't fear Rajan though. Gets his pick back. Python responds. Exy forced to bring it back to a 2-on-2. Aware of where at least one player is in the tunnels. I'm not sure if they spotted the second man. Either way, the bomb's on its rotation back out from spawn, so should be able to get towards long uncontested. And Haji and Python are making no qualms about this. They'll be heard.
This is a wild round. We're looking at a minute 20 and somehow the CTs are in T-spawn and wrapping back. Exy Power should be able to adjust back over to the right-hand side.
And that first shot though, indeed he does. Gets caught with his knife out, but the kill's not found by Python. Known, of course, to the T-side basis. Flashes forward, getting caught blinded himself. Can't quite win the fight against Exy as Finnegan will try to provide some support there with the AK in mid. Got to prioritize that bomb plant for me. That's eventually what he'll do.
Python trying to see if he can at least get that first pick. But now, with so much distraction being pulled, it just means that Finnegan can even help out in the crossfire.
There comes the taps, the burst through, not getting the kill though. Still struggling against it. The AWP will now peek out, almost lose his life. Python struggling with the tools and wasting so much time here in mid. He can't get towards the defuse now. He'll try his hand at it, maybe get the pick back on Finnegan, and actually if he gets the headshot, it might just give him just about enough time with the kit in play. Oh, he's got it actually. Hold on, Incendiary down towards mid. This could be perfect for him. Throws it out. Is he going to get on the defuse? He might just do, but X is going to make it here in time. Python forced to fight. He will spray through, but that distraction is good enough to get the half for K23.
Oh, just.
To the last round of the half, Falcons have struggled against K23. This has been a battle, as you mentioned earlier, a back and forth set of streaks. The AWP in for a collateral, but only getting the forward player.
And now it starts feeling as if there's a shift of aggression out towards the B side. Clacks with the walk forward.
Still caught off by NBK, or just back to his teammate. Meanwhile, Maka strikes to the AWP and against X5. Exy forced to trade it. 1 pick out of 4 being found there by the K23 side, but the sharpness is still being found.
They'll They'll be happy with the 8. Going into the second half, that's where they can stretch it, pull it a little bit further, and knowing that XE's fragging like he did in the first half, I'm expecting big things in the second.
It's all in the T sides here. Pistol round, seeing K23 set up heavy in towards long. One man leaning down towards that mid position past the smoke. And quickly after the initial shots, Falcons will make their way in. Undamaged, uncontested. Python can strike on a backstab later on down the road. It's all about the short commitment first and foremost for the Falcons. Gooch is on to Finnegan. XE looking for that first kill, but he also gets tagged to just over 20 points of HP. Finnegan to 0. Clax with his kill, and Python can strike, get his first. Not quite his second. Clax is hanging in there, but not for much longer. Masuta and Haji close out onto it.
It's all about the protocol here. Get the resmoke down from Rajin. This is going to be the full-on XE.
There's the kill, found on Masuta, spray back to 62 HP. X5 will catch off the next up Python. Burst back, desperate to get any kills in for the T's, and eventually they start pouring in for them. 3-on-3 situation is XE.
No!
Oh no! Finnegan! You can't let that, that's a save. K23 are out of this.
Oh, that's so uncomfortable. Just when they've done so well, Rajin gets a kill, X5 gets a kill, both of your B anchors come through successfully. And you're probably right about the save. There's just not the workability to get this retake together.
That was plausible as well, right up until that shot rang out. It's not XE's fault. Orp in for XE, Molotov's being sent down, Flash is evaded by the man, sees the jump face and a suicide. Finnegan's there with the M4 to try back it up, but ultimately the numbers game is better for the Falcons. 2 for 1, 2 for 2 as Clack tries to recover the situation, but Maka is right back in at top mid, removes him from the short control. It's a 3 versus 2, and the A site completely opened up here.
I like the creativity there for K23. Get very hyper-aggressive, up close and personal, but it's not quite working out. Roger needs that kill onto Maka, but it doesn't come to the fold. Now X5's in for the clutch, and he's got to go for it.
And it's all falling apart for K23 now. Nades into the site, should do some damage to Haji, but reveal exactly where his position is.
This entire best of one without dropping a round in the second half.
6 rounds to make up. Guns are back in for the CT side, but NBK is so ready for X5. Turning the situation around against him. He had so many great entries on the T half when he was exiting out of the longhouse, and this time on the defensive side, he can't mount up to the challenge. Clax can, though. Kill on Haji. One man out towards the A site in Maka's AWP. Pinning these 2 players now, sandwiching them out. Okay, it's a matter of time for Finnegan to go down, but him and Clax continue to hold their own. Maka and NBK, 2 versus 4 in the AWPs. Firing back, Finnegan gets his kill, and it looks like we'll see a bit of survival for K23. Secondary pick back found by either side.
How's this flick look over to the right-hand side? You've got to imagine a lurk smoke and a flash to continue if they want to get into B.
There's the flash. The taps come through as XE's caught fully blinded. Rajin going to be isolated as well. The smoke's down as CT, means that X5 can't get to him. He has to stand and fight. He'll pick up that first. Python makes his move in. The M4 bus continues to hold his lonesome, but Masuta gets 2 picks in the mid. Meanwhile, as Rajin falls, Clax is left alone in the 1 versus 3. Picking up that first, now on for the retake.
And we saw Clax having a slow start in the first half. This is now the opportunity to step up to 13 kills. Can he make it 14? The duel trying to get created.
Molotov sent back. Perfect flash in. He's blind as a bat and dead to rights.
Start establishing some of that short control. It's how long they can hold this boost for, though, is the question.
Oh, not for long as NBK reads it, takes out the lower mantelpiece. A 5-on-3 now. The flash is in towards short to try set up for the A hit. One man over a car to try and hit against Clax. Spotted by the AWP. Maka's just too damn good. Might even swing win against Rajin. Not quite, but that's still a 2-on-4 for Falcons' favor.
And both of the A players are the last 2 remaining for K23, which just opens up that sight line to start crunching down in from mid into the upper tunnels. And for Rajin and Finnegan, there is not much hope in this 2v4 at all. You don't have a kit, you're light on util, and you're still trying to get into retaking positions.
The smoke towards CT will finally fade, allowing a bit of access, but bomb down. Falcons have every angle and all situations covered. K23 have got to go in for this retake because there's no choice in the matter. Retake or lose. That's the bottom line. Nades in. NBK will get caught tagged. Masuta and Python waiting here at the stack, catching one player with his back turn. Finnegan's got no chance. 16-9 as the Falcons will take it. The experience pays off in troves.